Well, hey there, guys. Hope you guys are having a good evening. And I just got home from doing my Monday night work runs, and I'm doing the fourth division out of the four in the division predictions. I'm up to the Metro division. I've done the other three. Those, of course, are up on the channel if you want to check those out and see who I predicted would finish where. And I'll do the same here with the Metro, and then 6 months from now we can see exactly how wrong I was. So, starting off in the Metro division, move this up a little bit so y'all can see. That way, at least y'all can kind of see what's going on here. Number 8. Come on. Oh, there we go. Like a marker being a pain in the butt, eh? All right. So, number 8. Team I have finishing 8th in the Metro. Probably not exactly a surprise. I have it being Philadelphia. I think Philadelphia is a very, I don't know. They've got a whole bunch of issues. They've got goaltending drama. We don't know whether or not Carter Hart is going to be how much longer he's going to be a Flyer. Of course, we have all the drama with Ivan Fedotov going on. With him having a valid contract with the Flyers, but still choosing to play in the KHL, despite the IIHF suspending him and suspending the team, and just, they're just outright, basically slapping the IIHF in the face, saying, yeah, what are you going to do about it? So, I'm not expecting a real good year for the Flyers. Cool looking jerseys, though. Awesome, very, very good looking new uniforms they're getting this year with that darker orange. The uniforms look good. The team going to be wearing them, though, I don't think going to be very good at all. Number 7. Now, this is a team I kind of would like to see that. I'd like to see them finish a little higher, but they've had a lot of drama over the last couple of days, too. And that's Columbus. Let's see. Come on. Focus. The one thing about this phone camera, it's real goofy. So it's kind of blurry, but yeah. Columbus. They hired a head coach. And then he didn't even get to training camp before having to resign. Because apparently he has a thing about going through younger players' phones, walking out of the room and looking through them for like 5 minutes. Can't really do that. Cannot really do that. And the players didn't like it. The NHL and the NHLPA launched an investigation. And I think more stuff is going to end up coming out. And Babcock just, he got out in front of it and just said, okay, I'm gonna resign. And they promoted Pascal Vincent to the head coaching job, signed him to a 2-year contract, and so he will be the coach of the Columbus Blue Jackets. Still not thinking they're going to have a real good year. I'd like to be wrong. I really would. They've got Johnny Gaudreau. They've got Zach Werenski. They've got Boone Jenner. They've got some talent on that team. But the Metro is loaded. So I don't see the Blue Jackets finishing really any higher than 7th. Number 6. Washington. So one thing about this camera, it just doesn't like to focus a lot of times when something's up close. But yeah, Washington. Again, I'm hoping I have these guys too low. I really do. Because they have a good chunk of talent too. They have a guy by the name of Alex Ovechkin who is trying his darndest. Let me change this here. Made that S very, very, very horribly. There we go. But yeah, they've got Alex Ovechkin on that team, who is 72 goals away from tying Wayne Gretzky's all-time goal mark, and which I think he will probably break sometime next season, in the 24-25 season. We'll see if he can get 40 goals again this year. Hopefully he can, if he can stay healthy. If he can stay healthy enough, I think he could score 40 goals. And it's a team that's kind of, and Kuznetsov is wanting out, and it just, so I mean, there's some stuff going on with the Capitals that kind of might need some addressing. But of course, the big story with the Capitals is Ovechkin and his pursuit of the great one and that goal record. But I still only have them in sixth. Finishing fifth. These guys might be a little low too. But this is the New York Islanders. I have the Islanders in fifth, which might make them a fringe playoff team. What's that? It might make them a fringe playoff team, but I mean, they made the playoffs last year. They got bounced in the first round, but again, they made it back to the playoffs. And I think they're a team that, I mean, if you get 5 teams out of the Metro, the Islanders will get in. Whether or not that happens, who knows? I'm hoping I have them a little low than what they end up being. But, they signed Sorokin to, a very, very nice contract. So Sorokin is their franchise goaltender for the next 8 years. And, of course, they re-signed Varlamov. So he's a very good, serviceable backup. Him and Sorokin, pretty good goalie tandem. And, hopefully Sorokin can lead the Islanders to some wins. And hopefully maybe they'll end up higher than fifth. But as of right now, in the preseason, before anything started, I have them fifth. The team in fourth, I have the other New York team, the New York Rangers. They, of course, are a team that is. They've got some good players on their squad. I mean, they've got Chris Kreider, they've got Mika Zibanejad, they've got Alexei Lafreniere, Adam Fox, Capo Kakko, some really good young players. That kid line is really good with Lafreniere, Kakko, and I think Fox is on there. Fox might be on there. Philip Hedl. The Rangers are they're a team that's going to be something to watch. And of course, they have Igor in net. Igor Shesterkin. A couple years ago, he was almost unbeatable. Last year, not so much, but we'll see if he can get back into form, and we'll see just how far he can help take the New York Rangers. But preseason, I have the Rangers number 4 in the division. Number 3. Some people might find this to be a little bit of a surprise, but I think Pittsburgh rebounds. I think Pittsburgh rebounds this year. new GM, bringing in Kyle Dubas. And then him making the move and going and getting Erik Karlsson from the San Jose Sharks. I think the Penguins are going to be something to definitely watch. I mean, you've got Crosby, you've got Malkin, you've got Letang. Now you got Karlsson. It's going to be a very interesting team, I think, for the Pittsburgh Penguins this year. And we'll see what they can do. Hopefully, hopefully they can be that high. And if they finish third in the division, it gets them back into the playoffs. And who knows what kind of damage they could do in the playoffs. So, but preseason, I got Pittsburgh finishing third. Team finishing second, I got Carolina. The Carolina Hurricanes, another really good team. A team that made the conference final. They made the conference final this last year. Unfortunately, they got swept by the Florida Panthers. But they're still a really good team. They've got Anderson, they've got Ranta, they've got Kochetkov. So they've got a 3 goaltender tandem there. They've got Aho, they've got Nachas, they've got Burns. It's a stacked team. It's a loaded team, and they got to the conference finals. I had a lot of faith in them. I really thought that they could possibly have gotten to the finals. But now, the last 3 times they have made the conference finals, they have gone 0-12 in the 3 most recent conference finals they've been in. So they have lost 12 straight conference final games. That has to change. If they want to be a Stanley Cup champion at some point, you got to find a way to win in the conference finals. If you can get to the conference final, you got to find a way to win. Carolina hasn't figured that out yet, but they still got to the Final Four last year, and they are a really, really good team. And I have them finishing second behind these guys. And to me, it won't be a surprise if they win the Metro Division, and that is New Jersey. The New Jersey Devils, the moves they made in the offseason to make this team the team that they are. You signed Timo Meier to an unbelievable contract. You've got a team that are literally in their mid to late 20s who are all making under $9 million a year. It is insane. And as I'm thinking about that, let me go to New Jersey's Cap Friendly page here. Love Cap Friendly. This site is amazing. And the crazy thing is they still have a little under $2 million in cap space, which is definitely interesting. You wouldn't think that they'd have any space left, but no, they've got just under $2 million in cap space, a little over $1.9 million in cap space. But if we look at the roster here, of course they signed Timo Meier. He's 26 years old. He's making $8.8 million. You've got Jack Hughes. He's making $8 million. Who do you got here? Jesper Bratt's making $7.875 million for the next 8 years. Oh, by the way, Hughes is 22. Bratt is 25. Hischier, who is 24, he's making $7.25 million a year for the next 4 years. He becomes a UFA in 27-28. Then, of course, you have Andre Palat, who is making $6 million until 27, 28, and he's the old guy. He's 32, but still, that's still not, that's still relatively young. Tyler Toffoli, he's 31. He's making $4.25 million this year. He is an unrestricted free agent at the end of this upcoming season, and it's just, they are. That's an incredible team. And then, of course, you move to and that's not even counting. That's not even getting to the defense yet. The defense, of course, you got Dougie Hamilton, who's making $9 million a year. You've got a lot of these other guys are only making about $4 million. John Marino's making $4.4 million. Jonas Siegenthaler, he's making $3.4 million. By the way, Marino and Siegenthaler are both 26, and it's interesting. And of course, the goaltenders, you've got Vanacek, who's making $3.4 million until 2025-26, when he becomes a free agent. And then, of course, you have Akira Schmid, who is on his entry-level contract. He is making $850,000. $850,833. So this team is literally, the highest paid player that they have on the team is defenseman Dougie Hamilton. You look at the forwards. $8.8 million is the highest. That's amazing. Absolutely amazing. And this is a team in New Jersey that is going to be, I don't know, they're going to be very tough to stop. And I see them not only being a contender for the next number of years to come, it will not surprise me if they become a Stanley Cup champion in the next couple of years, because they're only getting better. And when you've got Hughes, you've got Jack Hughes, you've got another one of the Hughes brothers is on that team. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Yeah, Luke Hughes. Jack's brother Luke. He's on his entry level contract. He's 20. So Jack Hughes, 22. Luke Hughes, 20 years old. And apparently there is another Hughes brother. Quinn, of course, is in Vancouver. But apparently there is another Hughes brother that is up and coming, and New Jersey's looking to find a way to get him too. So get him, find a way to get Quinn, and let's get the entire Hughes family on the New Jersey Devils. Why not? A nice little family reunion. Why not? Especially if they could end up winning a Stanley Cup in the next couple years with the moves they made. I like the moves they made. The fact that for the forwards, the highest paid player is Timo Meier at $8.8 million. That's pretty good. So I have New Jersey winning the division. Here's how I have it stacked up. Philadelphia in 8th, Columbus 7th, the Washington Capitals 6th, the New York Islanders 5th, New York Rangers 4th, Pittsburgh Penguins 3rd, the Carolina Hurricanes finishing 2nd, and winning the Metro Division, the New Jersey Devils. Let me know what you guys think. I'd love to know what your guys' opinion is. What order do you guys have the Metro in? Is it something similar to this, or is it completely different? Let me know in the comments section. And if you were new to the channel or new to hockey in general and you found the channel, very, very glad that you did. Don't be afraid to check out some of the other videos. And if you enjoyed the videos and enjoyed the channel, it would be awesome and greatly appreciated if you'd hit the like button. Hit that subscribe button too if you really enjoyed it. And if you want to be notified anytime future videos are uploaded, you can tap that little bell and it will notify you anytime one of my videos goes live. And And yeah, it would be greatly, greatly appreciated. I want to have all the hockey fans here. I welcome everybody, and hockey fans galore. So again, let me know what order you guys think the Metro Division will be in, and yeah, let's see if it's something similar to mine or if it's something completely different. Let me know what your guys' order is. Hit like and subscribe. I'll see you guys later.